Hey boys, welcome back to some Young Guns career mode. Round 18 taking on the Canberra Raiders, who have a very strong side. They shouldn't be missing any players, I don't think. I don't think I have any Raiders players. And we'll look to see if their side is pretty much full strength. They don't have Jack One at fullback. I don't know if he's injured or whatnot. Leilua is not in the starting side. Sisawanga is still there. Obviously, he's moved on now, but he's still there in the game, obviously. But yeah, no Leilua, no Jack One, Zach Santo at the back. So it's a bit of a weaker side, but still strong. And probably, honestly, the Raiders, they're probably like my favourites non-Queensland side in the comp. I mean, I like watching most teams play. Pretty much I like watching any team play, honestly, but the Raiders are very, very entertaining side to watch. The outside backs are just so dominant, honestly. But a good start to the game, just controlling possession, a nice little kick into the in goal, and just unfortunately they just a bit sloppy there, a bit loose. Eventually the forward pass was thrown and lets the Raiders off the hook, which is unfortunate, but not the biggest deal in the world. But that right there is a bit of a mistake. I think it was off in Gowie. I thought we could just pass that one back out to the wing, but the pass just went down to the ground straight to Blake Austin. Absolutely shocking pass. And for all our early momentum and early possession, the Raiders strike first. Caesar, though, misses the goal. Very, very un-AI-like right there. And we actually get the ball back from the kickoff. Valentine Holmes just bursts onto it. He breaks the tackle. And Dylan Napa is going to score off the kickoff. I have found a way. There is a way to do short kickoffs. It's only really possible if the wind is against you like that. So pretty much you just boot it straight up in the air, straight in front of you. Because if you do it to like the side, your players don't run through to it. They sort of go backwards for a second, but if you do it straight up in the air, just straight forward, it works. It works like it used to work, but it's still hard to do, and it takes a certain situation. It needs the wind to go against you. So in certain situations, you can win the ball back from the kickoff. But right there, we got so lucky. I couldn't believe we got the scrum feed here. And I went for 40-20. And it must have, well, obviously it did come off a Raiders player. I wouldn't have thought it was played at, but we got the benefit of the doubt. But unfortunately, who is this? Cody Nicarima, I think it is, on the field. No, it could be, I think it's Parcell, actually. He just went out. I looked at the replay there, and I thought maybe the ball did ground before the line, but probably on the line as well as grounding. And so, yeah, a few mistakes this game right there, just absolutely ridiculous. I don't even know what I was doing there. I'm pretty sure I just pressed the wrong button. I meant to pass it back on the inside, obviously, but it's not gonna cost us. That was pretty much the last play of the first half. We start the second half off pretty much like the first half, just very strongly. Jake Boyevich, not Jake, fucking Tom Trbojevic, straight through, and man, Tom Trbojevic in real life has been pretty outstanding. Well, it's funny, right? Because obviously the game, the Seagulls versus the Knights on Sunday, I could upload this video way after that game happened, but Trbojevic was just so dominant. He was unbelievable in that first half. But then the second half, honestly, he was fucking terrible. I mean, no one's really going to, like, the commentators aren't really going to say it, but holy hell, dude, he dropped the ball. He must have dropped it at least 5-6 times in that second half. And, yeah, he was shocking. I still think he's obviously a great player, or a soon-to-be great player. You don't want to call him a great player too early, but, man, that second half, that was pretty weird. Couldn't believe it, but back to the game. Just a little dinky kick there by Milford. Not a great kick, but great defense there. They made like no ground, and it's just a kick straight down the throat of Valentine Holmes, and I guess all the possession, all the defense Raiders have had to do. The stamina was a bit shot here, and just found open pasture, room to move. 14, it looks like Papali there were a little slow to react, and Valentine Holmes, the speedster, just slices straight through and picks up a pretty soft try. We were, not a great game by our standards. A lot of silly mistakes, but we defended pretty well, and a few chances we had, we attacked pretty well. And right here, this is going to be clinical. This is that try there is they're my favourite tries, and it's always Milford on the end of it. It was great work by Tavita Pangai here. He's not rated. He's rated decently in the game, but he's actually very good at breaking tackles. And it was Tom Trebojevic, Milford. He's always there for the backup play, and that's why I still love this game. You can score some awesome tries like that, and I love the backup play. You always, if you're looking for it, you'll always find fast players backing up like that. And then the beautiful ball to Corey Oates off the bench. That right there was probably even more satisfying than the last try, because the inside passes don't usually work that well, but right there, it was perfect. It was perfect. There was a massive hole. Corey Oates ran a perfect line straight through the inside pass, timed perfectly, and that was just such a good try. I was so happy with it. So a bit of a sloppy game, not our best performance, has turned into one of the better games, honestly. Like the couple of tries we just scored were very nice, and it's turned a bit of a lackluster game into something pretty nice here. As a couple of little offloads there, gets it onto Munster, who throws the pass. Probably could have just gone himself, but unselfishly tried to get it to Trebojevic, and Edric Lee, it hits him in the side there, and he comes up with the ball. So a bit unlucky, but it is what it is. And then pretty much identical on the other side of the field, it's going to be Rapana there. So this game has everything. It's a bit of a weird one. We had the 2-on-1, we just had Duran pass, but Rapana just stood in the way, and it hit him. It went to ground. He picked it up and raced away and scored. And Aiden Caesar is going to miss another goal. So the wind is pretty strong, and they're out from the sideline. So not the easiest kicks in the world. As the offload there by Milford just flopped on the deck. And, it was the last play of the game, so we were just getting rid of the offloads there. And, of course, Corey Oates there, he had a pretty decent game, but he comes up with a drop ball at a pretty crucial time, and Jared Croker is going to get on the end and score a consolation try. Aiden Caesar almost misses 3 kicks in a row there, but does get that one. Valentine Holmes, man of the match. But that was a pretty decent game, pretty good performance. Hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.